NPLRD Network y AYER Electromuebles presentan lo mejor del juego de ayer.
Came in about 25 yards. Here's Ohtani.
On the road is a halo tonight, making his fourth starting assignment as an Angel. Out to left field, Jack Mayfield. It finds you, doesn't it? He's making his first start as an outfielder.
And pops it up foul, playable on the first base side and in foul territory, making the catch as well. Ohtani will start off the fourth inning in a game that is cruising along in Boston.
Hopper to third, could be two. Devers to second for one. Over to first in plenty of time. Double play. It's a high deep drive center field. Trout turning, and she is way out of here.
This is bounced to short. Velasquez will flip to second. They'll get the force out on
play. That one's in play for Rendon, and yeah, the leadoff double is left stranded.
Center field, Verdugo coming in. He's right there and has a
Cordero. Franchi will score. And RBI for Trevor Story, his sixth of the year, to make it 3-0.
The other way, that'll go through for a base hit. Jankowski records one on the right for a base hit. Lindor being waved around third.
Travis d'Arnaud, you would think he hates the Mets the way he's treated them. 2-2 to d'Arnaud, is swung on and missed strike three.
Sharply hit and fair. That's a fair ball. And Duvall read that beautifully. He's on his way to third. Dansby chugs into center. The fly ball, shallow center. Jankowski coming on. He's going to make the catch. Duvall's tagging here.
In foul ground. What a great play by Matt Olson.
Great ball hit through the whole base hit, and that'll bring in Jankowski.
Off his hands towards shallow center. Jankowski coming in for it, reaching out and making the catch on the run.
Right, Atlanta gets a huge break. Taylor made double play ball. Instead, it's 2 on and 1 out. High ball wallop, deep right center field. That one's headed for the bullpen and gone.
And that retires the side, so Peterson does escape the
Mets strand 2, and momentum beginning.
Been on twice and scored once. He also drove in a run in back in the second inning.
Back to Keller, who has a bullseye on his jersey.
All reaction from Brad Keller, and he faces the minimum. One carved in a deep left field. O'Neill goes back at the track. He'd been waiting a while, and he finally.
Nolan Arenado flied out his first time.
That's pulled fair inside the third base line, off the sidewall.
There's a base hit into left field. And base hit number 1 in the big leagues.
And the Royals strand a pair. 2 strikeouts in
right there.
Smart.
Yeah, I mean,
down by 2.
And at 93 pitches, and the Royals needing a ground ball to Del Keller, scoreless.
2 hits tonight for Edward Olivares.
Third, Olivares has his third hit, and the Royals lead 3-0 in the 7th. Why not? Early in the count again. He's up there to hack. Right field, Olivares to third. He's going to be waiting.
To have in store for these two teams. Julio Urias and the Dodgers ready to take on the Giants. Bone slashes this ball to right center field. Betts with a leaping play.
Lines a base hit right center field into the alleyway, and that's going to go through and roll all the way out.
Shoots into right center field and a drive home too. Team Dodgers.
And right there, Chris Taylor just does a nice job.
Demal with a high fastball, his hardest one of the night.
third strikeout of the.
That's a fair ball. Ricochets to it.
Lined out to right center. A leaping catch was made by Mookie Betts back in the first inning.
Sharply hit down the line. That's a screamer off of the back.
Trey Turner is in scoring position as Will Smith will come up. Fastball driven high over to third. So now 2 down, and here comes Max Muncy. Swing. There's a Bentley into the out-of-town scoreboard in that wall.
Green will be Flores, and there's your productive out. It's 2-1.
And that's a good at bat.
Line drive, base hit to left. Alberto stopped it third.
That ball hit pretty well to left, but on a line towards Alvarez, and that'll be put away for the final out of the inning.
So Javier allows his first base runner. It's a walk to Jared. The ball roped. That's a hard hit baseball with a high exit velocity. Jeremy Pena in the shift. Bregman got to play shortstop and turns the double play, getting his first strikeout. And he gets him to wave at a good slider down and play by the Astros second baseman. So bases are filled for Jeremy Pena. Pena has seen a lot of sliders in his career. This time he gets a fastball. There's a base hit to left field. 1 run. 2-1 to Toro. That ball hit hard to left field. Jordan's going to have to go get this one, and he'll play it off the out of town. First, Toro respecting the arm of the big man, Jordan Alvarez, and his former teammate.
Here's Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 play off the line.
This ball towards Bregman again. He short hops this one.
Ball game. The Houston Astros defeat the Seattle Mariners by a final.
And this one lifted out to left field. That's carrying well. Deep out to the alley and gone! And the Rangers again strike in the first inning.
Swing, gets a good one, puts a good swing on it, and bam. Texas Rangers are off.
Fastball. Rhys Hoskins, the batter. Hoskins hitting .200 with 2 home runs, 7 runs batted in. Out toward left field. And Solak, he misread it, and it goes by him. It trickles to the wall. 2 runs will score.
Jonah Heim with a home run.
Jonah must have got the memo that when you become a dad, you got to go deep. And he certainly does right here. We're talking about dropping the hammer. This is exactly what Jonah Heim does on this pitch right here. That is an extra special feeling for Jonah Heim.
3rd of the season, and
he scoops that one out into right field. That's a base hit. Rex able to score, and that's a huge extra run. It's 6-3.
Right-hander Paul Blackburn on the bump for the green and gold, making his 5th start of the season. And the man we also know as Polly Punchout got that nickname from the last time.
To liner into right center field off the bat of Lau. Franco's head first. Franco gives
this game on the slam by Smith, and they've taken a 5-1 lead, and that's his first Athletics home run as well.
Punches one high. Terrific long-running catch by Brent Phillips.
So let's see if that's a start for the Rays to come back and erase this rod off the bat of Brent Phillips. Zanino, and the Rays have tied this game. After getting the tying run to the plate in all those innings here in the 9th, with 1 on and 1 out, Zanino and into second, a double for Yandy Diaz, and the Rays take a 6-5 lead. So ball is going to be chopped over the head of Smith into left.
For him, he really pitched well away from Great American Ballpark. Wong began the inning with a double. He's off.
Piece of cake, not an easy play. Good hands. He's got a pop up under his belt.
Drive out to center. Senzel is back at the track. He looks up. Bye-bye, Bale. Player of the week. Gets this week started off right with a 3-run blast to center. And the Brewers grab a 3-0 lead.
And Willie Adames did not miss it. There it is.
Tommy Pham goes opposite way. Back in deck. Back-to-back homers for the race of pitches there for Moustakas, too, because he's juiced that ball.
And now here's Urias, who reached on an error back in the 3rd. What a big opportunity.
It's either down in the dirt or he's leaving it up. And Luis Urias able to stay back on it.
A career high for Brandon Woodruff, right back to #1.
Double off the center field wall by Mike Moose.
Take their swings off the left-hander Bruce Zimmerman. Those 4 starts, .93 ERA. So in 19.
Driven into center field, headed towards the gap. Correa hustling to first. Here is the throw, and Correa hustling out of the box. Glove to glove, Correa to Polanco to start it. Mountcastle just barely beat it out, according to Mark Wegner. 25th of this inning. Popped up right center field, looking for the gap, and he's got his first hit. It'll go to the wall. Urshela to 3rd. He's going to be waved around. Miranda to 2nd. He's got his first hit. And
baseline, and Hayes charges to 3rd. Odor.
Line drive, base hit center field. Jeffers around 3rd. And now Mancini will bat.
A breaking ball punched into left field. That won't fall in for a base hit.
And throwing, lying down on the mound.
A little self-defense right here.
Left center field and deep. Jeffers has hit a 3.
He's half off to a good start. 303, the on base at 420, and that is 7th best in the National League. Comes a 1-1. And that one drilled out towards right center field. And a touchdown for a hit. Hap will take a big turn as that one fired in by Sheets. And the first
to 3rd. Wisdom at the line, throws it high, and Abreu staggers. Adam to left center field, up the alleyway and down. Hayward, it's 3-0 White Sox.
Well, you can hit him out.
Pitch home runs in the game off the first pitch of the ball game has a.
And 2 strikes on Seiya Suzuki.
1 down.
1 away, Swindell the batter.
Abreu makes the catch.
The Cubs strand the bases loaded, but they do have
by Thompson. Harrison slamming his fist.
On the ground out to short corner. The second for
Noah making his 5th start of the season, coming off his best against the Red Sox, 7 shutout innings.
So Hicks walks on 4 pitches to start the game.
That'll bring up Judge. Hicks not going. And a slider, and Judge.
The base hit. Hicks will go to third easily.
Tapped back to the mound. Manoah's got it, and after all that, the Yankees don't. Bichette rips the first pitch he sees up the alley in left center. Man, you talk about getting on top of a first pitch fastball. That is a ringing double for Bichette. So the second out, see when the helmet's covering your right eye.
Ground ball to Tyone. He's going to run to the bag himself. And that's the end of the 4th inning.
Set down. And the Blue Jays with a couple of men on and 2 down now for Bo Bichette.
The field, there it goes! See ya! A long home run by Rojas. He will score. It's an RB.
He is heated. And if you're Charlie, I mean, all you can say
in the left center field. That'll split the outfielders, and it'll go to the wall.
that split change, using his slider and his fastball effectively as well.
Ronald Acuna Jr. will lead off the ball game for Atlanta.
Strike out Riley on 3 pitches for the second out.
Now the Mets can drop the
Carrasco after the leadoff double by Acuna. Mets come to bat in the bottom of the 1st with those. Takes a turn at second. He'll hold on. He has been
corner. That's a fair ball. Stays in play. 2 runs in New York.
And the Mets just keep going with 2 outs, with 2 strikes. Anytime this team seems to be down in an at-bat or in an inning, they come
to the air to right field, hit well. Back goes Acuna to the warning track. Back at the wall. It's out of here. Pete Alonso goes the other way for his 5th home run of the year. Pete with the
call that a strike on the outside corner, a curveball. Smith can't believe it. He's shaking.
For Carrasco here as he's gotten through 7 1/3. Lugo is up.
3 pitches, and Riley is done. 2.
NPLRD Network. Síguenos en todas las redes sociales y suscríbete a nuestro canal de YouTube.